Hey, good evening. Today we continue our reading of the book of First Samuel, which is in our daily reading. This is the last chapter of the book of First Samuel. So congratulations. We keep pushing on and doing well. So as always stated prior to reading, get to a church that has Sunday school or Bible study where you can get the word broken down and shared for you with an easier understanding. Also get with some friends who break bread and just get some understanding from having church and fellowship with one another. Also, get you a Bible that you can read. There are numerous versions: King James, NIV, Amplified, but most importantly and above all, call on the Lord. If you knock at his door, he will answer and fill you up with his word if that is what you seek. Amen. First Samuel chapter 31 reads as follows. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the Israelites fled before them, and many fell dead on Mount Gilboa. The Philistines were in hot pursuit of Saul and his sons, and they killed his sons Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malik Shua. The fighting grew fierce around Saul, and when the archers overtook him, they wounded him critically. Saul said to his armor bearer, "Draw your sword and run me through, or these uncircumcised fellows will come and run me through and abuse me." But his armor bearer was terrified and would not do it. So Saul took his own sword and fell on it. When the armor bearer saw that Saul was dead, he too fell on his sword and died with him. So Saul and his 3 sons and his armor bearer and all the men died together that same day. When the Israelites along the valley and those across the Jordan saw that the Israelite army had fled and that Saul and his sons had died, they abandoned their towns and fled. And the Philistines came and occupied them. The next day, when the Philistines came and stripped the dead, they found Saul and his 3 sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. They cut off his head and stripped off his armor, and they sent messengers throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols and among their people. They put his armor in the temple of the Ashereths and fastened his body to the wall of Bethshan. When the people of Jabesh Gilead heard what the Philistines had done to Saul, all their valiant men marched through the night to Bethshan. They took down the bodies of Saul and his sons from the wall of Bethshan and went to Jabesh, where they burned them. Then they took their bones and buried them under a tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and they fasted 7 days. Amen.